Listen to me, there comes a moment in life when you're not waiting for a better day, you're creating it. One decision, not 10, not 20. One decision that flips the script, breaks the cycle, and says to everything that ever tried to hold you back, you will not win. You've been sitting at the edge of change, looking over into the deep waters of possibility, but fear kept you on the shore. You've been praying for an open door, but here's the truth. Sometimes you don't wait for the door, you become the door. That one decision is the moment you refuse to go back, the moment you decide your past will no longer audition for a role in your future. That's the moment destiny stops being a dream and starts being a direction. Don't think small. Don't shrink to fit the world you've already outgrown. One decision can move you from surviving to thriving, from waiting to walking, from doubting to doing. It is not about having all the answers. It's about deciding you're worth finding them. So, what's your decision going to be? Will you settle where you are, or will you rise and take the step that makes the rest of your life unstoppable? There are moments in life when everything you've been through, every pain, every mistake, every disappointment comes together to push you to a crossroads. That's where you stand right now, a place where one choice can draw a line in the sand and say, this is where the old me ends and the new me begins. This choice is not casual. It's not about what's comfortable. It's not a New Year's resolution you make in January and forget by February. This choice is fire. This choice is risk. This choice is a declaration to every obstacle, every fear, every insecurity. I will not be who I was yesterday. You see, life has a way of waiting on your decision before it moves. Opportunities don't always fall into your lap. They respond to courage. That one bold choice is the catalyst that turns a quiet dream into a loud reality. Without it, you stay stuck in cycles, rehearsing excuses instead of rehearsing victory. A bold choice requires clarity. You've got to know what you will no longer tolerate and what you will now demand from yourself. It's not enough to be tired of where you are. You must be committed to where you're going. That's the moment when your mind, your words, and your actions begin to line up with your destiny. When you make that choice, something shifts inside you. Your energy changes. Your focus sharpens. You stop entertaining conversations that waste your time. You stop dancing with distractions that keep you small. One bold choice has the power to reorganize your priorities overnight. It's the choice that says, I'm willing to lose comfort in exchange for growth. And understand this, growth doesn't come with applause in the beginning. People may not understand it. They may talk about you. They may call you crazy. But the same people who question you now will one day be inspired by what you've built. That one decision will not just change your circumstances. It will change you. It will carve out a stronger, wiser, more resilient version of yourself that you didn't know existed. You will look back and realize that everything good in your life began the day you decided you were worth more than what you were settling for. Because the truth is, the rest of your life is shaped by the courage of your choices. And one bold choice can make the rest of your life unstoppable. Momentum is not magic, it's movement. And movement begins the moment you decide you're done standing still. The truth is, life doesn't hand momentum to the hesitant. It gives it to the committed. It flows toward the one who has made up their mind and refuses to reverse their course. The instant you make a decision with conviction, something begins to shift around you. The people you meet start to change. The conversations you have start to change. The doors that were once locked start to creak open. Not because the world suddenly became easier, but because you became clearer. Momentum doesn't need you to have the full plan. It just needs you to take the first step and mean it. The moment you act, you create ripples. And those ripples gather speed, turning into waves that carry you further than you could have pushed yourself alone. That's the power of momentum. It multiplies effort. Your decision acts like a magnet. It pulls toward you the resources you didn't know you needed, the allies you didn't know were watching, the strength you didn't know you possessed. It's not coincidence. It's alignment. The moment you align your choice with your calling, you invite acceleration. Momentum thrives in motion. The enemy of momentum is hesitation. Every time you second guess yourself, you stall the very blessing you've been asking for. But when you commit, truly commit, momentum doesn't just push you, it carries you. It's like the wind behind your sails after years of rowing alone. Here's the beautiful thing about momentum. It's contagious. The fire you ignite in yourself will start to burn in others. Your decision inspires their decision. Your courage gives them permission to rise. And before you know it, you're not just moving forward alone. You're leading a wave. The first step might feel small, but momentum will magnify it. What begins as a whisper of action will become a roar of transformation. The longer you stay in motion, the more unstoppable you become, because momentum does not fade in the life of someone who refuses to stop. And remember this, the power is not in waiting for the perfect time. The power is in moving now, in deciding now, and letting momentum do what hesitation never could make your future inevitable. So here you are, standing at the edge of what was and what can be. You've heard the whisper in your spirit. You felt the pull in your heart. And now the question is not, do you have the strength? The question is, do you have the decision? A one choice. That's all it takes. One choice to shut the door on excuses. One choice to cancel the lies that said you couldn't. One choice to declare, this is MY time. You don't need the approval of the crowd when you've got the conviction of your soul. You don't need every detail. You need the courage to take the first step. And when you do, momentum will meet you. Doors will open for you, and destiny will stand up to greet you. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. Don't wait for permission. Take it. Don't wait for the path to clear. Walk it until it does. The rest of your life is waiting, and the rest of your life will be unstoppable.